Okay. Yeah, this is not good. This is not good. This is ridiculous. Brandon Carr, can they please kick this guy out of freaking office? This guy is gonna mess up the whole freaking economy. This guy is gonna mess up the entertainment industry. This guy's gonna mess up the social media influencer world. Like, people think, oh, all influencers are just fake, obnoxious, behind the scenes. Now, there's actually many entertaining influencers too. Like, they're not all bad, you know? And personally, actresses and actors are actually more snobby because they only got famous through connections or being wealthy in most situations, or having, like I said, connections. So the fact that they're trying to ban TikTok, the Republicans, the one app that really makes the average people have a chance. You had Trump do it, Marco Rubio. Now we got freaking Brandon Carr. I'm hoping Marco Rubio said, you know what, I went over my head. Trump, we know he never thinks he goes over his head, no matter what happens. So Trump will, like, if he gets back in office, we're gonna have to deal with this bullshit all over again. We can't have that idiot in office. And he's a narcissist too, so I think the Republicans might be giving up on Trump too, because they're like, you know, we didn't do as good as we thought we were gonna do. Because I was hearing that some states that Republicans thought they were gonna win, due to Trump's candidates, they lost. Well, some people that are independent and even right wing don't always agree with Trump. You guys have to realize Trump did not grow up middle class. He didn't grow up poor. He grew up rich. He had a wealthy family. His family gave him $1 million loan. His father, he was not poor. But I don't want to make this video a Trump video. I want to make this video about this whole TikTok thing. Basically, Brandon Carr is saying no role in the confidential discussions with the U.S. government related to TikTok. It appears to be expressing views independent of, well, first of all, ByteDance has tried everything to be reasonable. But they're not gonna sell their freaking app to you. Thank God we had Biden. Like, you know, I'm not gonna hate on American platforms. I mean, they were more capitalist, and the algorithm was not good for average people and everyday people. But TikTok was the first app to really give anyone of any economic situation or status a chance. And because, like, even in the entertainment industry, you had that money for agents, you had to have money for the travel, you had that a lot of money for all these different things. And now you have TikTok, which is giving anyone a chance, and you got the freaking capitalist Republicans bitching about it. It's ridiculous. And they claim freedom of speech, yet they're trying to take away an app that gives anyone a chance at fame. Think about that for a second. An app that gives anyone the right to speak their opinion. Think about that for a second. With the Republicans, think about that for a second. They claim freedom of speech, but then they want to take away an app that really you can get famous off of. And they don't want you to have that power, so they're trying to ban it. Think about it. The Republicans know that they screwed up with how they treated TikTok, so now they're paying the consequences. And they're just going to have to deal with that. So that's not the American people's fault. It's not China's fault. It's not TikTok's fault. Okay? TikTok has to obey whatever rules the U.S. government puts out for American regulations. However, but this shit where they talk about this United States user data, paranoia, fear-mongering, typical Republican Trump tactic, I'm not buying it. Sorry. I'm not buying it. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. They're just trying to take away people's voice so people vote Republican, and they try to have the influence, because that's the thing, Republicans only help the rich. Once you're not rich, they don't care, okay? I don't like to get too political because I mean, people are activists, that's their thing, but that's not really my channel. Like, I like to entertain people. But when they keep trying to go at my form of entertainment, income, and everything, like, and my career, that's a problem with me. And I'm not going to sit here kissing ass of a party who's trying to take my career. I'm not doing it. I've had more engaged success on TikTok than I ever have on any other platform. Like, I might have had more views on a YouTube video, on some YouTube videos, but for the reactions, but they were not like die-hard fans, dedicated, engaged, passionate about me like the TikTok people were. You know what I'm saying? With the TikTok people, I get like tons of shares, comments, so you are not taking my career, okay? I'm just going to say that now. And I see how these Republicans go at people they disagree with. They try to take away their rights. This is the same thing they're doing here. This is just a repeat of that. This is just a repeat. I mean, it's one of the worst repeats because TikTok finally gave people a voice. And like I said, I'm not going to make my whole TikTok an activist stance. I'm more of a skit guy if I can make it big that doing that. I don't like to do politics. I mean, not politics, activism, because that's too overwhelming. Like, I like to entertain people more so. And yeah, pretty much. If I can make it big entertaining, I'm not saying I'll never talk about anything political, but I don't want my whole thing to be political. Like, I want it to be like some politics once in a while, if it's like something that everyone's talking about, and then doing what I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? Like, doing my entertainment, that's the main focus. But I can't sit here and stay silent when the Republicans are trying to constantly take away my career. I'm not going to stop. They're doing this anti-China rivalry bullshit. Okay? Okay, and it just needs to stop. Like, it's just... Republicans say America's free, all this, and then they do this shit. Like, you want a free country, stop trying to ban an app. My point has been made. That's it. I'm done.